Hello loves, welcome back to TigeraGitana. Today we're going to be doing a quick Dollar Tree spell. This one is it's not that complex, but it is going to take a little bit. It's going to be a little hands-on. Things that you are going to need some twine. You can find this in the section that has all of the either the crafts or either the section with the candles, because that's where they put all of the like garden stuff in. Well, my Dollar Tree does anyway. You are going to need some sage, some powdered sage that they have in the spice section, some paprika, some peppermint, sage, and this is going to be the catnip. So the reason why we're using these sage to keep the energy cleansed and free flowing and free going. This is going to be a money spell specifically, and I'm doing a binding. This is a money binding spell, so I want to make sure that the energy around money is not like, it doesn't stay stagnant, like poor habits, bad financial habits, bad money habits, those type of things. Paprika gives it a boost of energy, and I'm also going to be adding some coffee. I'm going to be using the cafe mono, which you can find in the spice section. I'm just going to add a little bit on here. There we go. And you don't need too much. Catnip is for attraction and maintaining that attraction, maintaining that binding. Peppermint is amazing for money work, but it's also good to keep your money and your finances refreshed. And yeah, and then the coffee and the paprika give it energy. It's like an energy boost. It's really good for boosting spells and giving it that like that fire that you're going to need. So that's what the herbs that we are going to be using. All of those herbs you can find in the spice section at the Dollar Tree, because you guys know when it comes to the Dollar Tree spells video, I try to keep it all Dollar Tree items, just to show you guys that you guys can, you don't have to spend $1 million to do your spell work. I am going to be using my money oil for this, and I will link that down below. I'll put it in the description box. You can find it on my website, but you can also use an oil that you have made from the Dollar Tree. We have made previous ones before, so you can go ahead and use whichever one you feel comfortable, but today I'm just going to be using my money oil just because I really like it and it works really well. So you're going to need a piece of twine. I already cut mine up and I put a knot in the middle of it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right here. So put a knot right here, and it's like half. So I cut a long piece of it, and then in the middle I put a knot because we're doing a binding. And then I have, from the toy section, you can get the little, whatchamacallit, there's this little cashier set that you can get at the toy section, and I've had these bills like saved, so you can use these bills to represent your money for this spell, and we're going to be binding it with that. And you just need somewhere to light your candle, whether it be a plate or something. So we're going to be using the white candles, and let me just move this to the side. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm just going to put a piece of paper there, just because this whole thing can get a little bit messy. And what we're going to do is that first, matter of fact, you know what, I'm gonna do it afterwards. I'm gonna add the oil afterwards. So the first thing that you're gonna do, I already cleansed this, by the way, so make sure you cleanse your candle first. But the first thing I'm gonna do is just take the money, and then I'm just going to wrap it like this, so both sides are wrapped like that. Okay, take it like that, and then I'm going to take the twine at the base, and I'm going to where I made that knot, and I'm just going to go over, and I'm just going to start crisscrossing it. Now, while I'm doing this, I am praying, and you should be praying and setting your intention. And I'm just going to do a simple crisscross with it, just like that. And then boom, just like that. And there you go. Okay, so then you are gonna tie this right there, and you can do 3 knots. 3 is very symbolic. It has symbolism because 3 is for road opening. So when you are working with different numbers, you are activating their energy within your spell work. So I'm just moving it. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, that's how it looks like once you wrapped it, and it's 3 if you noticed as well. Now this is the part when you like finish fixing the candle itself. So you can do this in 2 different ways. You can either add the herbs to it directly, or you can put it around. I have the way my candle holder is set up is that I can put it, this like goes in deep. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes like, it has like 2 inches there. So if I wanted to, I could just put the blend in there, or I can just put it on it. I'm going to put it on it personally, but I'm going to mix it first. I'm going to mix it, and while I'm mixing it, I am activating these herbs to keep the energy of the money fresh and coming in and flowing in, to make sure that money is always attracted and coming my way and having that abundance magnified. So you can pray over each single herb for that intention. Okay? And always going clockwise. So now that is blended really well, you are going to take your candle and you are going to turn it and turn it, and then you are going to start putting your herbs. I like to put the oil on the twine itself as well, because it's going to hold on to that oil. Okay, and then now that that is done, you can see it right there, we can put it on our candle holder just like that. This makes it so the mess that you made is a lot easier to clean up, because spell work can be very, very messy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add just a little bit of gold glitter to the top. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. And then I'm gonna take the matches. I'm gonna light that sucker. You can choose to do a petition for this. You can also wrap the petition with the money, but I had already activated with the herbs, so I'm not going to do the petition today. Spirit definitely knows what I'm working with right now, so they are aware. I'm just using this to amplify that intention and making it giving it that energy that it needs. So yeah, that is the whole entire spell. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you will do this in your own time if it's something that you want to do. One of the things that I like to do with this as well is to just give it a nice you can just burn some incense light up some incense and just, while this is going down, give it that extra energetically speaking. I like to work with Palo Santo for this, because Palo Santo is going to, it's going to continue that foundation that of the trees itself, like that sturdy, reliable foundation. When you're doing binding, when it comes to money, you want it to be reliable, you want it to be sturdy, you want it to be grounded, you want to know, you know, how it's coming in, you want to know and have that, you know, that additional push of income pushing through always. And so this is something very, very easy that you can do, and just give it that good energy. So yeah, this is when I'm going to go into prayer after this. I hope that y'all enjoyed this spell, and definitely let me know if you were going to try it in the comments. I have a couple of other videos for you guys that are coming up, so stay tuned for them. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you are, you know, if you want to be a channel member or a Patreon member, you can check out the link below or hit the join button down below, and I will see you loves in the next video.